Hi there, it's your second favorite DP right here, okay? No, that's Deadpool, you silly little Hufflepuff. Anyways, I'm gonna need you to shut up that pretty little mouth of yours and pay attention because the show's about to start, alright? And, I don't know about you, but I know who's my vote for sexiest ex-soldier turned pop culture show host. Alright, enough foreplay, let's get on with the show.
CQ and MadMike on the scene. Pop culture warriors living the dream. Cracking jokes and breaking news. Got the stories hot like a fuse. From comics to the latest games. To geeky things with famous names. Hold your headphones, scream and shout. 'Cause the warriors never back out. Warriors of the night, here to fight. Pop culture explosions in the spotlight. Tune in for laughter and some cheers. Legends rising through the years. Streaming live, feel the beat. Every week's an epic feat. They shed light on what's the trend. When will the madness ever end? From movies to the latest shows, you never know how far they'll go. Come aboard and take the ride. Let's uncover what's inside. Warriors of the night, here to fight. Pop culture explosions in the spotlight. Tune in for laughter and some cheers. Legends rising through the years. Through the years. Streaming live, feel the beat. Every week's an epic feat. They shed light on what's the trend. When will the madness ever end? From movies to the latest shows, you never know how far they'll go. Come aboard and take the ride. Let's uncover what's inside. Warriors of the night, here to fight. Pop culture explosions in the spotlight. Tune in for laughter and some cheers. Legends rising through the
Hey, everybody, welcome, one and all. Today is, what's the date? May 20th, 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Pop Culture Warrior. I am your host. I am CQ. This is episode 204. On 204 of these things of Pop Culture Warrior, the show where I stay up to date on all the ins and outs of what's happening in pop culture so you don't have to. Like I said, I am CQ. I am the Pop Culture Warrior. Believe it or not, Accept no substitutions. Even when I'm not here, I am the pop culture warrior. No one else. Don't let him fool you. No one else is. But I cannot do this show alone. No. Well, actually, I could. I really could do the show alone. But who would want to see that? I know what you people are all here for. You know you love him. You know you want him. Ladies and gentlemen, the man with the mandible. It's your favorite. Oh, it says Angry Elf. It's MadMike. April Fools. I don't know. Hang on a second. Let's fix that. What up, MadMike?
Wait. What's up, player?
How you doing, man? I feel like it's been a minute.
Welcome to my show. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest tonight is a somewhat familiar face, CQ. You may know him from episode 1.
For 4 or 5 episodes of Pop Culture Warrior. Well, thank you for having me. I appreciate it. Thank you for squeezing me in. Zoom in a bit.
Squeezing us in.
I'm a busy guy. I got a lot going on. Got big things. Big things, baby. Big things.
On there? You got a robot?
You got the robots.
Steve on, jerking it too much?
Hey, anybody out there, say hi. Because I'm like, the chats are empty, and I'm thinking, is it broken? Like, is it usually someone says something?
You probably got to refresh.
Maybe I do. Do I know how to work this damn thing?
Close it and reopen it.
Do I know? Do I know how to open this? Do I know? Let me. You know what? Hang on a second.
I don't know. Do we advertise this show?
Did I hit live? Are we live? Is this live? Are we? Are you live?
Let me go on the internet.
Are you live? Am I live? What is live? What is life?
We're live.
Football is life. Football is life.
In the chat. Yeah, Heath is on. Billy's on.
Hey guys, sorry, I gotta I'm refreshing my chat thing because my chat bot is just not with it tonight. It's like nope.
Don't use it. Like it's been 2 months since you've used it. So.
First of all, I'll have you know the last 2 times I've done this show, you ain't been here, so that goes to show you. All right, it should be working now. I refreshed everything. Hopefully that'll be. Who knows? Who knows with this shit? Who knows? Really?
So we don't know how to work this internet.
Drop a something in the chat just so I can see if my things work. Because if it's not working, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know. I'm gonna have to open it like on the side or something. Just keep an eye. Anyway, my little chat bots decided to take the day off. Apparently, it's like, I don't feel like working. Anywho's it's okay. Well, that's a great start to this show. Okay, wait, man, why do you do this to me, Mike? Why do you do this to me?
You were on like 20 minutes. I was thinking, I have a little diarrhea.
You get me all flustered, man.
Refreshed everything. Could have, updated your Windows or whatever you gotta do.
Okay, there we go. All right, yes. All right, I'm starting to see them pop up now. Yep, yes, we're live. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Now we're cooking. I don't know. My stuff is just being slow and dumb today. Man, so much to talk about. First of all,
so little time.
We got all the time in the world, baby.
I want my Florida Panthers. Oh, what's up, pal? What's up?
I can't. It just looks like a silver solo cup is what it looks like.
It is.
It's a red solo cup.
And I took that shit home.
It's a red solo cup that they spray painted.
$20 for a glass. I'll take this solo cup with me. For like 2 years.
Oh God.
Over here.
Couple things, man. Where to start? Little yeah. Big things, man. Big things coming. Big things.
You watched the Andors? Did you finish the Andors?
Man, I haven't had a chance. Very excited for that.
It's good.
What I will say before we get into headlines, let's do a little housekeeping here. Because we're getting close to some big announcements happening. Getting close. Certain things we can't talk about, but some things I can. So first off, let's just, everybody, kudos to Nemo, because he is crushing. He went to PAX East, and
normal clap.
there we go.
10-finger clap.
That's a full clap.
Not a nine.
I gave my strong hand clap. Nah, he went to PAX East, made some great connections, networked the hell out of it. And
Can we talk about his things? He's got you guys are going to Among Us. I don't know what they're called.
we're going to Among Us. Yes, we're going to Among Us.
Spaceship and Among Us on Thursday.
No. So the company, the team behind Among Us, the people who created Among Us, myself, Nemo,
it's an alien game.
the aliens are beaming us up. But no, they're the team. They're based out of Pittsburgh, which isn't all that far from me. So myself, Nemo, the actual King Smith, and a couple of members of Valor are going up to the headquarters. We're going up to the Among Us headquarters, and we're gonna get a tour of the studio. We're gonna get a peek behind the scenes. We're gonna hang out with the guys. We're gonna do a little schmoozing, little elbow rubbing. It's some good stuff, man. It's some good stuff, and who knows? Maybe tune into Nemo's thing on Saturday. Maybe there's some surprise guests joining in for the fun. We shall see. So that's gonna be huge. But here, in order, like before that's Thursday.
You already fucking posted it on the internet.
I know. I'm just saying, but there's other surprises that haven't been announced yet.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, along with Keith, I don't know if Keith's out there. If you're like, hey, shout out Keith if you're out there. Me and Keith tomorrow are going to see an early screening of Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning.
Yay!
Well, Tom Cruise ain't coming on this show, that's for sure.
We've been knowing that.
We've shit on Tom Cruise plenty of times. I'm permabanned on anything Tom Cruise. But yeah, so we're gonna see Mission Impossible: Final Reckoning tomorrow.
Another one of those. It's like we've never watched any of them. Like
It's the last one.
Like, Jesus, what number is that? Is that the only movie he does? Pretty much.
Pretty much. So yeah, so we're gonna see that. I'll report on it. Unless you guys know, is it worth a watch or wait for streaming? I kinda know the answer already, but we'll give benefit of the doubt. This is it. This is the big finale. This is like, even the trailers have been like, it's hilarious to me because even the trailers have been like cutting in like vignettes of other movies, right? Because this is supposed to be, this is the culmination, this is the final reckoning. He's wrecked it plenty of times. This is the final one. The final reckoning. The final time he's gonna wreck it. I think that's the first thing. I'm gonna wreck it.
I'm gonna fix it.
So yeah, that's tomorrow. Then Thursday we're doing the tour with the Among Us team. Friday is FTX. This is an FTX week, so we got some games, got some things happening. And then Saturday we're doing the weekend co-ops, some surprises, and what else can I announce officially? Got some guests coming, both on this show, and again, kudos to Nemo because he's got some really cool people coming on his show. I'm not gonna spill his tea. I'm not gonna announce his announcements, but he's got some really, really cool stuff coming up. Really, really, really cool stuff.
Watch the Facebooks.
Yep. Stay plugged in. Stay dialed in. Speaking of Facebooks, somebody's been killing it on them social media posts. I'm seeing you. I'm seeing you out there. Let's give MadMike some love. He's out there posting shit to the Facebook page. God bless, man. Somebody's got to do it. I've been doing it for 6 years. Somebody else finally got to do it.
Somebody had to knock the dust off that shit.
Somebody's got to help out around here. If only I ran this shit. Things be different.
My news, they showed me how to do it for the other page. I've been doing it for our page. I was like, all right, bet, got it, thank you.
Keep that on the DL. Keep that on the DL.
It's what I always look at, so it pops up. I don't look at like military shit. Like I got all the pop culture news in my
That's right.
feed. It's
Well,
my algorithm is incredibly gay, murder, and pop and like movies.
it's all Marines and dicks and video games.
It doesn't really pop up much military shit.
Something else I can talk about.
I guess that's like it's like you've looked at 35 cocks and a couple movie previews. Here's Vet TV.
Yes, a lot of Vet TV promos.
Like what?
You like grunt style and movies, so here's Vet TV. Now, the other cool thing that I can talk about at this point is I have finally broken through. So, like, when we started this show, it was obviously just to share and talk about, you know, what we love and the movies and the video games and things like that. But as it progressed, you know, we started doing the interviews. It became more like, hey, let's talk about the industry. Let's talk about what's happening. But it's always been kind of like as an outsider, like ear pressed against the door, and like I can kind of hear them talking in there, but like really as an outsider, even of the last 2 or 3 years, having press passes to conventions, it's always been more of like influencer press pass versus like a real press member. But I think we finally
beg and plead, like, can you get an interview with me?
please. I finally kind of cracked through, and I won't specify anything, but we're working with this huge PR company that like they promote Marvel, DC, Netflix, Amazon, like all the big guys. Like they're one of the biggest marketing companies. They have officially recognized WTF Nation Radio as a press outlet and Pop Culture Warrior as a pop culture, correspondent. And so now, before, where it was kind of like onesies and twosies, where I'd get invited to a movie or something like that because like I knew somebody or I got shared or whatever, I am now on a distribution list. So like I've already gotten 2 in the last week and a half, where it's this massive list of like, hey, if you want to talk about this is who you contact. If you want assets to this, whatever. I've been given access to, like, there's so much you don't know about how the press does things. Because you see like, comicbook.com shares these images of like the first look at this. And you're like, how the fuck do they get it? Does Sony or Warner Brothers just reach out to comicbook.com? It's like, here's some pictures. Like, no, there's an entire pipeline network of like, like the Associated Press, where they're people just put shit on there, and then there's the news rifles through it and takes what they want. Well, there's a press, like, for movies and TV and video games, all this, like there's a pipeline, and if you can get plugged into it, like right now I can pull up behind the scenes images of Superman in the making. Like I now have access, a level of press access that I didn't even know existed, but now I'm aware of.
I've been stealing shit all across the internet. Well, I thought everyone did.
Yeah, well, I mean that's where the majority of the smaller stuff does. But if you're one of the big dogs, you drink straight from the fucking hose. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting the little dribbles off the cheek. We're getting it straight from the pipeline.
Poor as fuck, talking about drinking from the hose.
So needless to say,
check out the Facebook page, maybe in the Instas, maybe we'll drop some of that hot shit on there.
We're gonna drop some stuff. I'm gonna work with Mike behind the scenes. I'm gonna work with Nemo behind the scenes. He's him being a social media master, and we're gonna figure out what is the best way to take the access we now have and be able to kind of pump out that content in a way that doesn't drown anybody. because it's a lot, man. I opened the page and it's like opening Pandora's box. I was just like my face melted off with just all the stuff. It's a lot.
There's
It's a lot.
dicks all over it.
So many dicks. So many dicks. Let's see what are the people saying at home. What are the people saying at home? It says 366 days until GTA 6. Yeah, we'll see about that. It'll be delayed 3 more times before it ever comes out. 100 days until Metal Gear Solid Delta. I'm down with it. I'll give me some Delta. I will once again be returning to MGS Con this year. I've been invited once again, and I'll be repping the station and Wounded Warrior Project at MGS Con. So hanging out with all the voices. In fact, let's see who are the voices this year going to MGS Con. Let's see, because I know they announced some different ones year to year. Event info. All right. Obviously, we've got David Hayter, good friend of the show. Snake.
What voice does he do on that shit?
Snake.
David
Hayter playing Snake. Lori Allen, the boss, is there. Josh Keaton, who, again, we've also had on the show. Funny enough, we had him on for Spider-Man, but Major Ocelot. We got Michael Bell, who's the Fear. Neil Ross, who plays Colonel Volgan. Cynthia Harrell, who sang the song Snake Eater, which she did a rendition last year, like live rendition of it. It was beautiful. Greg Berger, The Pain. Christopher Randolph, obviously. Hal Emmerich. Who else you got? Charlie Sclatter. Who did he play? He played the Russian guy. Ruby Taki. That's a cosplay contest judge. Then a lot of cosplayers. That's cool. Yeah, so they got some good voices this year. They got a couple good voices. It's gonna be it's gonna be a fun one. Why did I have Vanessa Marshall listed? Oh, I wonder if Vanessa's not going this year. She's the one that got me involved. Anyway, it's because you got me sidetracked with that. What else? What else? Huh?
When is that?
MGS Con this year is August 23rd. August 23rd. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Out in Ontario Convention Center, California. I'd post more, but I'm always afraid of posting something dumb. Come on, Keith. You never post anything dumb. Michael L. Klein. Hello, how are you doing? Okay, cool. Marcel Fraser. Hello, how are you doing? All right. Already pre-ordered PS. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm reading all your chats now. They probably updated the controls to patch Phantom Pain. Girl Zero, yep. What's up with the robot arm? Oh, this. Oh, yeah. Honestly, forgot I was wearing it. No, just gotta.
You just ignored it.
Yeah, no. It's just a little bit of tennis elbow. I'm such an athlete. I just a little too much. So,
Yeah.
a little too much. I tore something. I went a little too hard. I tore something, and it's just the sleeve, just to alleviate some of the discomfort. So you're saying you will have a casting couch? No. You need the guy who voices Ocelot to come back and do the meow thing again. That was a whole thing. I remember that. God, good memory, Scott. That was a whole thing. The VA is finally rebuilding CQ. God, if it was the VA, Jesus. The 20-cent man, the $20 man. Man. What else? I felt like there was something else I wanted to just mention. Yeah, there's certain things can't talk about yet. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it for now. This is why I gotta have notes. This is why you gotta have notes, man. I'm just fire whoever's producing this thing. Fire them. They're doing a shitty job. Oh wait, that's me. Damn it! There was something else I wanted to mention. Fuck. Why don't you take notes, Mike? All right. Anyway.
Day stuff. We got anything fucking going on? When is that going down?
What was that?
You can't talk about Memorial Day shit.
I mean, yeah, we could talk about it for sure.
When you're done, hydrate. Gotta hydrate.
Nobody clipped that and green screen, big old. Anyway,
Got to MadMike, nationradio.com, and I will put that on the Facebook page.
Man, I'm kicking myself because I feel like there was something came in. I don't know. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Old age. Next week, folks. Mad Mike and Angry Elf for taking over.
Pretty much right.
No. Jesus Christ, you guys are killing me tonight between the sleeve and now the water. Is it a sponsor? The way I'm promoting their water company.
Yeah.
Y'all kill me.
I got sponsors. Nobody wants to watch this and pay for this shit.
Listen, you're right. So what's I mean, dude, there's a lot, man. I know we have our little private chat where we kind of send each other headlines throughout the week. There's a lot. There's a lot this week.
I watched the Murderbot show, and
What?
I watched Dexter last night.
You say you watched the show. Do you mean you watched 20 minutes of an episode, or do you mean you watched the whole thing?
No, I watched all. I think Murderbot had 2,
Yeah.
and Duster only had 1. It comes out on Thursdays. They're both pretty good. Murderbot, I don't know how it has like a 96 Rotten Tomatoes score, which I never paid attention to that shit.
No.
When it just popped up like that. I'm like, is that good? I don't know what the fuck that means. Because isn't it Rotten Tomatoes means it sucks? So does that 96 mean it sucks? I don't fucking know how that shit works. But anyways, it was all right. I just thought he was gonna kill a bunch of people. It's kind of misleading.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't do it.
Yeah.
I think he might have. And I'm not gonna spoil it, but it's like he might have killed a lot of people, but he shouldn't kill he's not killing the people that you would want him to kill, which are like the fucking space hippies. Anyways, but he's got a lot of snide. It's like me if I was a Rubit.
Oh God, you really got to get into like professional reviews, man, because I love it. I love it. It's not he's killing all the people, not the ones you want him to kill. No, yeah, okay.
Fucking Skarsgård, Jesus Christ, what Kool-Aid does that guy drink? He looks the same as he did on fucking the vampire show on HBO. True Blood. Fuck, and that shit was like 20 years ago.
Yo, these comments are killing me, guys. Phil says The Witcher 3 is $3 on Steam, which is great. Awesome. Okay. Scott comes flying in with an elbow from the top rope that says, you got to convert money into Patreon subs for CQ to understand. So Witcher 3 is just one peasant's Patreon sub. So there you go. Thank you. I can now I understand. Now I got my head wrapped around the concept. So just coming off the top ropes with the fucking slams today. Love it. So real quick.
People to burn us in the comments.
It's been a while.
Got the fucking ready to burn them.
They've been like stretching. It's Tuesday's gotta
finger exercises.
Get those good.
I'm talking shit on the internet.
Mom, get the hot pockets ready. CQ's on. I'm gonna roast his ass.
It's so easy.
Oh man, get off the phone. I'm roasting CQ. Anyway, we only CQ every 2 months, so we got to get the jabs in when we can.
That's right.
Nice. Yeah. Golf clap. Real quick, just because this is a topic that has annoyed me. I think Rotten Tomatoes as a whole is just a flawed concept in so many regards. First of all, don't call it Rotten Tomatoes because that already misleads people and confuses them. But it's certified fresh when it's above like I think was it 85% or something like that. It's considered certified fresh, not rotten. Now, if it's bad, then it's considered rotten. Anyway, the way, because it's so commonly misunderstood, the way it works is not 96%. It's a 96% good movie or some shit like that. what it means is that of the verified reviewers, 96% of them had more than half favorable response. Meaning, if 9 out of 10 people said it's all right, it's decent, that's going to give it a 90% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Okay.
Doesn't mean the movie's actually good. This is where people get confused. Because let's say if you give it, and I want to say the cutoff's like 80%.
Like if it's on a scale of 1 to 10, you give it a 6. It counts
Right.
as a,
But it's
that's
so what
one
it's
for the
saying
correct.
exactly. So it's saying the majority of people that have done a review have given it more favorable than not reviews. Not doesn't mean that they're giving a glowing review, which is that's why I hate when they're like, this movie's a 96 on Rotten Tomatoes. If all of the people went, it's pretty good, it's all right, that's a 96 on Rotten Tomatoes. That doesn't mean it's a good movie. So anyway, so it's a very misleading, the whole percentage thing is very misleading. The other thing is people will go, the fucking only the first episode's out. How are you going to give a whole review on the whole thing? Most of
like the first 5 or something.
Most of the people that have like verified review status get early access, whether it's the first 3 episodes, first 5, first half a season, first full season. I remember when Apple TV, before Sunny came out, the little robot thing, it ended up getting canceled. I thought it was a good show, but nobody listens to me. But Sunny, I saw the whole season before episode 1 came out because they sent me the whole first season. But sometimes, you get a review and it's like 2 episodes, 3 episodes, and and then they'll have embargoes where you might see it 2 weeks before it comes out, but you're not allowed to say anything about it until like a day before it comes out or some shit like that. So, yes. So what they're saying, yeah, big facts. Keith says, I respect IMDb scores the most. Wait, so CQ is not out traveling the world or attending some event somewhere? He's actually speaking on his own show? When was the last time that happened? God damn, TJ Allen. Man, dude, just fuck it. You guys I like it. Keep, more. Just send it. We'll turn today's episode into the roast of CQ. I love it. We'll do it. Big facts. Tomatoes are reviewers or critics, and popcorn is audience, right? Or is there an overall category? Yes. So there is a critic score, which is what official reviewers say. And then there is, because this argument happened for so long, they ended up making a second category, which was the audience score. And that's, did audience members actually like it? Did they find it favorable or whatnot? Which sometimes it's even, sometimes it's skewed one way or the others. Typically, I feel like when the critics have the best reviews, it's a shitty movie, boring as hell. And then when the audience...
Like, critics are paid to do that shit. So it's like, yeah, I'm all snooty. Yeah. I care about, art. Like, get the fuck out of here. Nobody watches a movie for art. All those movies are boring as fuck. Like, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, TJ says, I only trust reviews from individuals like-minded to myself. There you go. That's what we're here for.
That's exactly what I do. I'm like, Smith, actual King Smith, did you like that movie? And if he says, bet, it was good. And then I'm like, CQ, what did you think of that movie? And he's like, it was all right. And then I'm like, Nieves, what did you think about that movie? And he's like, it was like good, but they should have filmed it this way and that way. And I'm like, all right, it's pretty good then. If CQ and Nemo say it's good, and
let's just be real. Smith's favorite movie franchise is the Fast and Furious. Not even franchise. His favorite movie is the Fast and Furious. His second favorite movie is the Fast and Furious. His third favorite is the Fast and Furious. He loves that Vin Diesel.
That's like my number one question when they're like, "Oh, that's a good movie or that's a good show." I'm like, "What do you think of Fast and the Furious?" And if they're like, "Oh, it's the best franchise of all time," I'm like, "You're fucking terrible taste," and I'm not watching that shit.
Fair.
And then I throw in, what about Mission Impossible? What do you think of Tom Cruise? Oh, he's fantastic. I love him. I'm like, nope, fucking out.
Oh, look at that. Angry Alpha in the chats. I only pay attention to pop culture influencer reviews. The best reviewer is a semi-co-host of a little pop culture show no one's ever heard of. Fair.
Bitch, we got 1,300 fucking followers on Facebook.
Look at you keeping up with the stats. Oh, look at you. Your pride is showing there, Mike. You got it easy there. People, you're starting to show that you care. You know how I feel about that. Let's see. CQ.
Fuck yes. Sorry.
All right, TJ says, CQ, honest question. When it comes to video game reviews, how credible do you consider Angry Joe's reviews? Angry Joe's?
Never heard of her.
Angry Joe's reviews.
What are some games that he liked? That's how
I don't know. I don't think I've Angry Joe's reviews.
Is it the guy's name Joe? He's gonna plug himself.
I don't know if I'm missing a joke or is that there's a Angry Joe. Oh wait, Angry Joe reviews. I'm finding it. By Angry Joe Show. Is that the one you're talking about? Jesus Christ, this guy is holy shit. Angry reviews. He's, I think, 50% of the money, but could be a bit biased, but he's usually pretty good. I'm looking at his thing right now. Angry reviews. Dude has 252 videos with 38.2 million views. Never heard of the guy, but now I kind of want to dive into it.
What are some games he likes? It's just like we just talked about.
Yeah.
What a game he like.
Yeah, because I see like,
and then we'll go from there.
Yeah, honestly, he doesn't even post that much. 2 weeks ago, he did an Adam Fall review that got 422,000 views. Then 2 months ago, he did Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. That got, 675,000. Then 5 months ago, he did Dragon Age: The Veilguard, 1.9 million. And then 6 months ago was Call of Duty Black Ops 6. So yeah, man, like there's months between his reviews. You know what? I kind of dig that.
Games out really.
Yeah, but no, let's be real for a second. I kind of dig that because that tells me this is a guy who actually played the games and didn't just like give it 5 minutes and then post. These guys that like coming out with shit every week, I'm like, there's no way you gave that game any time to actually play it, actually get a feel for it, actually have an opinion on it, other than just some clickbait, angry, oh, this game shit and fucking whatever.
Well, it's like each game, like I play for like an hour a day, if that. And it takes like 2 days to get through the fucking intro on some of these games. So it's like if you're posting it's like you didn't play shit in that game. You can't go off the intro. A lot of the intros are fantastic, and a lot of them suck balls. So
yeah, sometimes you the intro gives no real indication for what the game is, and sometimes it's the best part of the game. But he also does reviews of TV shows. Let's see videos. Just looking. I'm learning something new, people. Live on air.
Podcasts on the internet.
He's got 3.27 million subscribers. God damn. How did I not know this guy?
On Facebook or?
No, he's on YouTube. I work hard to release 2 to 3 vids a week. How about a $1 donation to keep my Splash G Fuel going? Jesus Christ. Just one guy's opinion on games, movies, and geek stuff. I like, you know what? I'm gonna look into this guy because here's the thing. I like the vibe. I'm just looking at his stuff. I like the vibe. I dig the vibe. I'm a vibe kind of guy. And this I feel like me and him could be friends. In fact, I'm gonna see if he's willing to be my co-host. Mike, it's been real.
Yeah, good luck on your show you do twice a year. I'll have him on my show.
Oh God, shit. Fuck it. If anything, I'd be his co-host, man. I'm the one limping in with the following compared to his 3.2 million followers.
That's it. I mean, he does the same amount of shows you do every fucking year. 4 shows a year.
And like honestly, I'm looking at like you could tell somebody who puts in effort. Like there's some special effects and stuff, but it's very I made this in my garage kind of videos. But like he puts effort in, which I dig it. I dig it, man.
And we're
pretty
not really
dope.
big on the YouTubes. I think we
Yeah.
put a few things on there, but
Yeah. Anyway.
live. We're live in your face.
Listen. You guys know you can't sidetrack me with shit like this. I will fucking go off
You're
on
like
a tangent.
fucking 18,000 things to talk about. We're talking about random shit. I don't know why I
Angry Josh.
send articles, like prepare, no, we fucking rehearse, like exercise and shit. I don't know why we do any fucking prep.
Oh, I stretched before this and everything, man. Jesus. So shiny today. Very shiny.
You need to.
Anywho.
We got fucking some shit. Does
Let's
anyone want to know anything?
Yeah, we're about 40 minutes into this show. I think now's a good time to actually mention articles and things that have happened in pop culture. What say you? So there was a first look at Nicolas Cage as John Madden and Christian Bale as Al Davis for the upcoming film about Madden's life. I thought they did a good job making Nicolas Cage kind of look like Madden.
It's the thing is, Nicolas Cage is always Nicolas Cage.
Exactly.
No matter what you fucking do, like he's like a goofy fuck. Like he's got a very distinct goofy looking fucking individual. So it's like you can't cover that up. There's no way around it.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
You're absolutely 100% true.
It is the good job as they can with Nicolas Cage trying to make him Madden.
What's really good, because I'm looking at the image and I'm going, I can see that. I can see Madden and even Christian Bale as Al Davis. I'm damn near unrecognizable. Great job, prosthetics, great job.
Yeah, he's a very good character actor.
But Madden had such a distinctive way of speaking, a distinctive register.
I've never seen Nicolas Cage.
You know, he's like, oh, we got it here, and the guy he swings over here, and boom, and then he hits the hole, and we get some turducken. You know, like he's.
You know who does? The only one is Frank Caliendo.
Frank Caliendo does. They had to bring in Frank Caliendo to dub over Nick voices.
That's what I was worried about. It's because it's like also he has a distinct voice, and
very distinct.
His speaking pattern is always the fucking same. Like he never ever changes that. Like
yeah,
no matter who he plays.
Yeah. I mean, it's like if you brought in Christopher Walken to play Madden, you know, and you know, or Al Pacino, and you know, you gotta draw that guy, and then boom, hooah. Anyway,
it's just I don't know. I feel like he just got. Well, he'll do anything, but it's like it's not gonna sound like him.
Yeah, that's. I don't know, man. I think Nick Cage is best when you let him be Nick Cage, when you just unleash the full Nick Cage. But when you're trying to portray a person who really exists, and not who just exists, because it's one thing, like you see some of these biopics where you're like, it was the first black one-legged Olympian, and you go like, well, yeah, most people don't know him. And so you can get someone who vaguely resembles them, vaguely resembles.
Did Medal of Honor. It's like,
yeah,
what that guy was
exactly.
Wilson, like nobody knew any of those fucks, so it's like, yeah, well, okay, we'll buy it.
But Madden is, it would be as if you got fucking what's his name, guy who did Captain Kirk, fucking
William Shatner.
It's like if you got Shatner, like, hey, we're doing a biopic on Stan Lee, and you got Shatner to do it. It's like, that's not gonna work. Even if you got him to look 99% like him.
I'm gonna draw the comic.
We're gonna name him Spider-Man. And it's like, what? No.
What?
Excelsior. Like, no, it doesn't work.
With actual like range. Like to do it. Like there's a bunch you can get anyone, like get someone unknown. the fuck? That one fat dude's blowing up all this shit. You can get a bunch of people.
I know. The funny thing is, I know exactly who you're talking about, and all you have to go is, that fat guy that's just blowing up all over the place. I know exactly.
He's got a new movie where he plays Michael Larson. That guy, he would have been perfect for fucking Madden.
Perfect. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
He's not gonna sound anything like fucking Madden. But we'll see.
Again, it's someone like that has such a recognizable voice. Like, I would rather you find like a skinny black guy to play Madden if you can hit the voice. You know what I mean? Like, to me, I think the voice is more critical than his appearance. If they're like fucking Katy Perry's playing Madden, like if she can nail an impersonation of him, then fuck it. I can suspend disbelief.
Switch, actually. I bet you Christian Bale could fucking crush a Madden impression. They should have switched roles and had him do Madden. And
probably like, I'm not getting fat for another role. Because that guy goes method. Like, he ain't no fat suits, no muscle suit. Like, he either loses 800 pounds or gains 800 pounds for a role.
But I got fucking Tom Hardy to do it.
Oh, man. Oh my God. Yeah.
Or Gary Oldman. Oh,
he's so short. Tom Hardy's short, though. That's the only thing. He's tiny. John Madden was a larger than life guy. Anyway, moving on.
It's just right. They're like two unique pillars of their industries, and it's like you can't. It's just sweet and sour, I guess.
Yeah. So the newest trailer for Superman came out, and let me just say, I've never been a Superman fan, and this is like, I think Christopher Reeves was the best Superman to date. I mean, and I say that from a standpoint of like, he truly lived up to the comic book. He's a Boy Scout. He's the big blue Boy Scout, and really captured that, the innocence and the charm and all that. I've always thought Superman's a boring character.
Fucking nerd. Yep. And perfectly.
And it's just not fair to have all the powers and one weakness that only sometimes is effective. Because it's like, sometimes it's like, oh my God, I'm within 20 feet and it's killing. And other times he's pierced through the face with it and he's like, pull out and throw it. Yeah. Like, which is it?
Launches somebody through to the moon.
Yeah, like what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Be consistent.
It was like you were getting a light sunburn from it and you were crying like a little vagina.
So anyway, I've got to say, respect where it's due, and this could just be masterful, because we've talked about this before. There is a such thing as like masterful craft when it comes to trailers. The first trailer didn't really I was like, okay, it looks all right. This most recent trailer really got me like, okay, we're cooking. All right, I'm excited. I'm actually excited.
I'm worried. It's got the Spider-Man 3 fucking
too many things going on.
So much going on into one movie. You're telling everyone we're starting over, like this is completely new, and then you pack all this shit that nobody fucking knows about. Like, yeah, we know about it, but fucking Joe Schmo off the streets doesn't know what the fuck's going on, and you overwhelm them, and then they don't want to watch. And then what do you got down the pike? Like, you're putting everything in the first movie, and you want to do more, and then what do you got? Nothing. You have some gay shit like fucking Madam Web and fucking Craven or some stupid shit coming in there.
I agree. I think if anyone could do it, though, I think James Gunn has proven that he can take a ragtag group of, nobodies, I mean, Superman excluded, and make it a movie that everybody wants to watch. He did it with Guardians of the Galaxy. He did it with Suicide Squad. I think he's really good at balancing ensemble casts and giving everyone their due. But again, that's the caveat here, right? Because you're not making a Justice League movie. You're making a Superman movie. And it should, in theory, keep to the core of Superman, his friends, his villains, etc. And you're
into
like,
the ensemble.
I get where James Gunn's coming from. He's like, look, we've seen the origin story. We know the origin story. You know, we're jumping in. He's been at it for like he's already with Lois Lane. She already knows his secret. Like we're in the thick of it, which I like
It's
because
fine.
I don't mind that. But like I think we agree in that like we're fine placing the story there, but it should be more focused on him and his. And I believe that you know
You have the character, you put him through a couple trials, and then we'll get into messy stuff later. I mean, you got Brave and the Bold. You got these fucking massive plans, and it's like you put a lot of his most known fucking villains in one movie. I don't know.
it's gonna be interesting. And
I think DC doesn't have a big repertoire of good fucking characters and villain. They have some of the dumbest fucking villains you'll ever fucking see. If you watch Kite Man, and you can see all the stupid fucking villains that they have had over the years.
First of all,
Fucking
no
beat-
one beats
Marvel.
Condiment King is the all-time greatest fucking slapstick villain of all time. It was like Condiment King, fucking Calendar Man,
Calendar Man, yeah,
like
the
just
fuck?
the most asinine, ridiculous.
It's
Like
basically if we're like, hey guys, we need a villain, and we just fucking did shit with whatever you fucks told us. Well, it would be better. It would still be better. It's like if we went out to a bunch of fucking crackheads or something. I don't even know.
they'd be a little more creative, I think. What else? So yeah, we beat it. But I'm actually looking forward to seeing Superman. I'm actually looking forward to it. I want to, I love, they're doing the boy and his dog kind of thing. Like I dig it. I like that they showed too many times in Superman's mythos. It's been like Clark and Lois, this love story for the ages, and like it's just not realistic in the sense of like, yes, they love each other, they're together, but like it's not a fairy tale, right? Like it's some butt heads. And so I love that he dials into that, like the bickering kind of thing. And I dig it, man. I dig it. You get more of that in like Smallville and things like that, where it's the relationships, they have time to grow and develop. You don't really typically get that in the movies. It's all perfect, and then we had a fight, and then we were in love, and blah, 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 blah. Anyway. You still with me? Because you look frozen on my screen.
I think I'm frozen. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but your video is definitely froze. It's all right. We still got you, buddy. We still got you.
Yeah,
Looks like you got a very constipated face on.
That's like the worst time to freeze. We come back in.
I do think. Oh, there he goes. Let's see. Going back to the chats, I've seen Angry Elf says I've seen that Nicholas Hoult steals the movie as Lex Luthor. I believe it. I think Nicholas Holt's actually a really good actor and has been underserviced and underutilized in a lot of the stuff that he's done. There's just like a comedy drama, Victorian age drama. He's fucking amazing in it.
That's I think
I forget the name of it, but he's Alexander the Great, I think it was, or something like that. But great in it, and like he was in the X-Men movies, and he was. I don't know, it is what it is. But let's see. Insomniac says there's a new generation of nerds these days. The people who grow up reading comic books are far and few between. You know what? You're right. I think. Here's the funny thing. Us growing up, and I know MadMike, I know you well enough to know, like, we read comics. We were into that stuff. We kept it quiet because we didn't want to look like nerds. So we get our asses kicked. But we read that stuff. And and you had to pretend you were into other stuff, even though that's what you really were into. And then all of a sudden, and I want to say it might have started with like the X-Men movies, the Spider-Man movies, where all of a sudden these kind of comic book stuff became cool, especially when Iron Man came out, Iron Man 1. And so now you had these kids that were like, yeah, I know this stuff. This is the stuff I grew up. I love this stuff. And you had other people that were just trying to like, oh, catch up and enjoy it and whatever. And then all of a sudden, it's like it was cool to be into that stuff, regardless of if you even knew anything about it. You know what I mean? And we're in an interesting place where I think the majority of people that now go to see these movies have no idea anything beyond the movies.
Yeah.
And that's like, if you would have asked me years ago, I'd been like, that's fucking amazing. That people want to go see these movies, have no idea what it's about. And now it's kind of like, fuck those guys. They didn't put in the work. They didn't suffer.
You have to go buy the comic book and wait another month for the next one to come out.
Right? They didn't have to deal with the Clone Saga. Okay, they didn't have to go through for all the highs. They didn't have to go through the lows. You know.
The other thing that worried me about this is like they're releasing, I don't know if it's out yet, like a companion to catch up on what happens prior to the movie. And it's like, they used to do that in the 80s. Like they did that with like Batman and shit.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
Sometimes that means like you don't explain enough in the movie. Like,
well, yeah. Well, it's okay. Specifically about that, here's the interesting dichotomy of that. Because you go, there are people that don't know the mythos. Let's create a comic book companion so that it can build up some of the mythos, understand, who these characters are and where they're coming. But the type of people that don't know the material are the people that don't fucking read comics. So releasing a companion comic, you're selling the thing to the people who buy it who already know it. Like that makes no sense.
Our dumbass is like, I'm gonna buy it because it's a collector's item.
like that's I get the thought, the business thought of like we should release a companion thing so that way people can fucking put it out on CD or something. I don't know. Like put it on Netflix. Nobody's gonna see it.
Put that shit in a Happy Meal. Nobody fucking knows it's out there.
Exactly. Only the nerds that already own and know everything about the character are the ones that are gonna go get it.
Here you go. Put that shit at Taco Bell, and then everyone will know that shit. Like, you order 2 tacos, the companion for Superman, and then everyone will be up to speed. Because everyone goes to Taco Bell. I don't know why, but everyone fucking goes there.
It's delicious. Print it on the toilet paper at Taco Bell.
Yeah.
So as you're reeling, you're just reading and learning all about the character. You're like, oh shit, I didn't know that. Wipe. Oh my god, that's fat. Wipe. So it's fascinating.
It's so soft, dude.
We're marketing geniuses, I tell you. Let's see. Scott says, I think this is the same mistake Snyder did. Introduced Batman, but had too many characters to really focus on those characters. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. Angleman was my brother's favorite because he was the only architect hero. Angleman? Is that a real thing?
Not a geometry. Yeah, geometry.
Angleman. Ugh. Mr. Freeze got Mad Mike. When you froze. I thought he was having a stroke. Oh god, that's hilarious. Oh man. Let's see. Yep, this is why I hope Cavill's warm. Okay, we could talk about the 40K thing too.
Yeah, that shouldn't even happening.
Yeah, maybe it's happening. It's just gonna be a lot smaller. No, it's just gonna be a lot smaller than what was promised. Right? We were promised this huge epic movie. It's gonna be like an Amazon fucking, direct to video for like a $20,000 budget. Like it's gonna be.
I like Cavill. Okay, but he's also just only acts one way.
Dude,
And he doesn't bring in crowds. Like no one's like, oh, Cal's in it, I'm fucking going to watch it. He's not like fucking Tom Cruise, Nicolas Cage level anything.
dude, I know how to sell it. It's just Cavill topless playing with the little Warhammer toys. And going, pew, pew, pew. He got me. He stabbed me.
That's a streaming. You're not gonna pay $20 a person to go watch that shit.
No, that's what I'm saying. But put it on Amazon, and it's just shirtless Cavill playing with Warhammer figures, and people will stream that shit, man. I'm telling you, they will stream it over and over again.
Since you brought it up, his fucking Voltron's going to streaming. So
oh yeah,
Warhammer is gonna be in streaming. That's his thing. Fine, whatever. It's fucking good. I like The Witcher. I love streaming. Fucking put everything there. I don't fucking want to pay to go to the theater to watch hot garbage.
That's fair.
Not me hot garbage, but mediocre shit. I'm gonna pay to watch good fucking movies. I'm so tired of going to movies, spending $150 for some fucking stupid shit that I'm like, God damn, I'm wasting my time. Mickey 13 or wherever the fuck you are.
Mickey 17. Oh man. Oh god.
Our Pat, put on the bat suit. Fucking, I'll go watch it.
How sad is that? Do you remember just years ago when we were like, who wants to see him in a bat suit? And now we're like, just get back in the bat suit.
Well, what job?
You have one job.
You're the sparkly fucking vampire, or you're the fucking Batman,
or your vengeance. What was it he said?
His squeakiest boots ever. Like, god damn, nobody taught him about stealth. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. They're like, you gotta put these rubber things on your dog tags so it doesn't clink when you're in the middle of the jungle. I'm like, bitch, I ain't going to the fucking jungle. I'm going to the desert. It's shiny as fuck.
Yeah. You know what doesn't help? Shiny dog tags.
And here we go, Batman in the darkness. He's like,
oh man, god damn it!
No one told him about latex. Like, put some baby powder on that fucking shit.
You gotta grease that bad boy up. That's the problem. Not greased up enough.
Fucking amateur hour here. Everyone knows where latex gotta get.
Everybody knows when you're wearing head to toe latex, you gotta grease that bitch up. It's gonna get real nasty. Was it
research?
Seals in the flavor. This is fucking Pete Holmes Batman.
I just want to see a whole movie.
It really seals in the flavor.
A whole movie of that guy. That's all I want to see.
Yeah. Pete Holmes, my God. There's a playlist on there where you can watch. It's like, because he did like 20 sketches with him. So if you put them all together, it's like its own little movie. It's great. I love it. What else? Oh, yeah. More things that, people have asked for, I say sarcastically. Rambo prequel officially in development. A Rambo prequel.
That I'm kind of like, all right, I'll watch it. Because you know what it is? It's going to be him just fucking killing a bunch of fucking Vietnamese. What else? The whole movie starts, he comes back from Nam. So what's the prequel? Him and Nam.
I understand. I understand. I understand that.
It's going to be Expendables Vietnam.
Do you think, because, okay, when those movies were made, when Rambo was made and all that, it was a different time. Everybody was super high on cocaine.
Yes.
And the sensibilities were different then. Do you think that a movie could be successful in today's woke culture of this dude just going around murking Vietnamese people in the jungle?
Yes. Fuck yeah. Fucking John Wick. He's just fucking killing all kinds of chinks.
Jesus Christ.
That's all he does the whole movie. He's just he fucked up a blind guy, for crying out loud.
All right. You're talking about a fictitious world where everyone's fucking assassins.
Fucking Rambo's not a real person.
but it's from a real conflict. They were real Vietnamese people being
Jesus
killed.
Christ, Tropic Thunder.
Again, fake movie about fake war, you know.
It's fake. Rambo's fake.
I know it's fake. Dude, there were people that were butthurt about the scenes of like
People
from
watched
Forrest
the
Gump.
last Rambo movie, which was fucking garbage.
Yeah.
And he did really well, surprisingly.
I
people like Stallone. Like people like that shit.
that's my thing.
But he's
For
not
this
in.
for this movie to be successful, he can't be attached in any capacity. He just
He
can't
did
be.
Creed. He fucking wrote Creed, and it was really successful. I'm kind of down for it. I hope it goes to streaming. I bet Paramount Plus. Come on, play, put it on there.
Hit him with the Paramount Plus.
I figure I like Rambo 1, and that was the only Rambo I ever liked. I didn't like any of the other ones. I just felt like they should have done it sooner, and it would probably have done better. But I don't know. It's Stone. He doesn't got much. There's only so many brain cells in there.
Dude, I like this. Scott said Rambo, but a true origin story. It's him in basic training.
Yeah. He's all fat and shit. He's like in the pork chop platoon.
You gotta run. You got 3 a day, son.
Pile or whatever from fucking Full Metal Jacket.
I mean, laugh, but I kind of dig it. Like, if we get to see Rambo, like,
You're
but
like, this guy fucked up the town, and then you're like, yeah, he was in like fucking Kansas or whatever. Like, it wasn't in fucking LA in the fucking hood.
no, but I'm saying,
Fuck
okay, if you got some real balls, this is what you do, right? You make Rambo unlikable in that, like, you show him as a child, and he's one of those kids that was like crucifying squirrels and shit, and like just doing really twisted, fucked up shit.
Ted Kaczynski and
Yeah,
shit.
like really twisted dude. And then he gets in trouble with the law, and they're like, "Your only way out of this is you're going into the military." And then and you got that one drill sergeant, whatever. He's like, "Oh, I got a special place for you." And then they torture him and shit, and like put him in the hole, and eventually he's just like, he's like, "Oh, we've created a monster. Let's just release him into the wilds of it." Like, he's not even attached to any unit. They just drop him in Vietnam.
Go up and he'll die or whatever.
Or
they don't even know he's out. Like, we didn't even know he was out. Like, why is he home? He's supposed to be left him in the middle of the jungle.
But dude, okay, go with me here. They would never do this. But how fucking crazy would it be if they do the movie and it turns out like he was never actually in the military? Like, he just hopped a freighter to Vietnam, and like he did all the shit that he was, but like the military was just like, well, fuck it. He's here. He's killing all these dudes. I guess we'll take credit for it.
Beat up stolen valor.
It's like they're just like, fuck it. Like, he was.
I go. He never even went in. He just said he went in.
Yeah, he just is. He made it all up.
He's like smoking meth or something. I don't know what they did back then. He's like snorting heroin. And he's like, yeah, I was numb. I fucking killed all these people. And he like got a jacket at the thrift store and try to go home. He's really just like trying to.
Oh, man.
Heroin.
Oh, God. That's funny. Oh, I feel like I got to sneeze. Watch it. Like he said, watch it being
You're
people
welcome.
making fun of how stupid the name Rambo is, like Clint Eastwood was a dumb Western name in Back to the Future. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, my God.
Well, what the fuck kind of dumb name is that?
But yeah, so there's that.
It's too little too late, but streaming, I'll watch that shit.
Yeah. I'll tell you, going back to people playing well-known people, you've got that upcoming Bruce Springfield, Jesus Christ, I cannot talk today. Bruce Springsteen biopic called Deliver Me From Nowhere, and it's starring Jeremy Allen White, who's now in fucking everything. Like, him and what's the dude from The Boys? Jack Quaid. They're just in everything. Like, I don't know, they're like, I get, Hollywood's a thing of where like if you're hot, you're hot. Not attractively. I mean, like if you're of the moment, you are the it factor, or whatever. But
It's like, okay, he kind of looks. I don't know. You got the picture.
kinda,
It's just him in a jean jacket or
yeah,
leather jacket.
denim jacket, yeah,
And it's like how he looks and everything
yeah.
else. And yeah, he's a good actor, but can he do like I don't know? He's got a distinct Stallone type voice or whatever, which isn't hard to do, but I don't know if that dude has the range. I've only seen
Yeah.
him the same way and everything.
That's the thing. Like I think Jeremy Allen White is a good actor.
It seems a fucking like hard fucking character to do. I mean, the guy's kind of a dumb.
Yeah. He's so over the top. You know what I mean? Like everything I've seen him in, Bruce Springsteen, every time I've seen him do something,
It's a tool bag.
yeah, he's just way over the top with everything. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
It's fucking the other guy that's in everything. I can't say his name. Timothy Chalamet.
Chalamet.
Whatever. Tomato. I watched his one where he did Bob Dylan, and he did fucking excellent job.
Yeah.
And the guy's a weird fucking kook too. Like shit, they did that one movie where they had 3 different people play him. That's how odd that fucking guy is. And one of them was a chick, and they all look like him. But he even fucking sang, and he sounds just like him. I'm like, God damn, that kid has fucking talent or whatever. I don't know if this guy could. I mean, you could do. Anyone could do. It's fucking Springsteen. So I don't know. I thought it was a dumb idea. I'm like, really, Springsteen?
Born in the USA.
He has Conan's band leader as like is in his like whatever.
Keys, yeah, Glenn Powell's big in everything too. Yeah, so they're like the 3. They're in everything. It seems like is Jeremy Allen White, Glenn Powell, and fucking what's his name, Jack Quaid. They're just in everything now. I don't. Okay, well, if you're gonna say who someone's fucking Pedro Pascal, like that's a dude that's in everything now.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. Like, okay, let's put him in Marvel. Let's put him in this.
He's in DC. He's in Marvel. He's in video game properties. I mean, he's in Star Wars. He's
good, but again, he acts the same way in everything.
there's just like it's you know what? I just realized Pedro Pascal is very similar to Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
Because he can go very low and like dark, mysterious kind of and then he can go like way over the top, silly, goofy. And that makes sense why that one movie they did together was so funny because they're kind of mirrors of each other. I just realized that.
Alive too.
Yeah. Anyway, what else?
Probably my favorite Nicolas Cage.
It's being reported
that this is an American classic.
It's being reported that Secret Wars will have a whopping runtime of 3 hours. And you know what I say? Good. Make it 4.
It's not 3 hours though. Like, yeah, okay, they're all 3 hours. I'd be surprised if they're like, it's an hour and a half. I'm like, oh shit, really?
But I'm like, dude, you're gonna have 600.
And it's like, why didn't you cut out that? We didn't need to see you smirking quietly for 35 minutes.
Oh god,
that was Endgame. That's half of Endgame right there. All that silent staring at each other. It's like, what the fuck are we watching? Go fuck up Thanos. Let's go.
There was a lot of like those moments of like the.
It's like we're not winning any awards. Like, just fucking cut to the shit, man.
Just shoot a laser beam or something. But like, how are you? Yeah, how? No one should be surprised by this. How are you going to have 600 main characters? And
60 minutes. HBO 60.
We're gonna hit that Marvel
45,
special.
you got 15 minutes of credits, and then you got a fucking after credit scene, baby.
It's like, I got a heart out, guys. We're gonna have to squeeze this in. I got a heart out.
It's just like the intro, the Marvel intro, just shows everyone briefly.
It's just, Marvel. It just snaps back. Marvel. Yeah, you know it. Yeah. Because even Thunderbolt was like 2 hours and 10 minutes, something like that.
Yeah.
Right? Did I lose you? You there?
I'm here.
Okay. Fucking you and your dude, you gotta get off the Cox internet, man. You really gotta get off the Cox internet, dude.
I'm on the Wi-Fi.
Oh God. He says Walter Goggins will be the next breakout star.
Dude,
I think
70 years old. Like, yeah, he's been acting forever. He's fucking excellent, but
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, he's
in fucking Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah, dude. Walter Goggins has been around forever, and he's only gotten really, big in the last little bit. Yeah, man, shit. So okay, what else? Oh, this is one, and I think you shared this one on the page. Oh, we got a sponsorship from Elgato.
Yeah, I'm plugging in my shit.
There we go.
I'm hardwiring in. Give me a.
He's over there hacking the system. He's chap anyway. Let's bring back an empty chair, everybody. Welcome. This show is so professional. I love it, and he can't hear anything I'm saying because he doesn't have his headphones in. You big dork.
There you go. Get the kids off the internet. Another ML in the disk drive.
Oh man, yeah, it's a re-up my minutes. I'm back.
Get off the fucking internet!
Stop picking up the phone. I'm losing signal. Dropping the internet. All right.
Nobody wants to eat it. Stop streaming, goddammit. Go outside. Enjoy the night.
Oh God, man. Oh shit. Anyway, God. Oh man, dude, you're getting ripped. Pay more money for better Starlink, Mike. MadMike secretly doing ads on the side in his bubble. He's got his own bubble sponsorships. seeing, I can't even talk. Seeing MadMike lag like this brings me back to the old school Halo days. Oh God, Honey, I Shrunk the co-host. Oh man, we haven't had this much fun since VPN kept kicking me off every 5 minutes. Yep. Oh man, joke's on you. I just made $5. Oh God, dude, you guys are awesome tonight. I love it. You're just spitting fire.
Fuck chats.
God, chats, you're killing it tonight. God bless it.
I just read them all. Like, I'm not even paying attention. Like, I'll throw a topic out there and I'm in the chat. So it's like whoever else is talking, like, I don't know what they said. That's what I've ever watched, and I'm like, whoa, fuck, Robert Downey Jr. just whipped his dick out, and then like whoever goes off on a tangent, and I'm just like, yeah. And they're like, why is he fucking laughing? Because I'm fucking reading the chats. I don't know the host, fucking chats or whatever.
Anyway.
Anyways.
Which, by the way, I've had people reach out to me. By the way, this is for you, MadMike. People reach out to me and asking me if you'd come on their podcast and stuff. So I don't know if that's something you're interested in, but getting requests out there.
Depends on what it is.
It's all the gay porn podcasts. So
big chin, fucking gays,
dudes with big chins. Loving dicks. Anyway.
Talking Rambo.
More like Rambo. Get it?
Ram
Ram.
butts.
Rambo.
Ram
Oh,
them
man.
buns.
All right. So back to what we sometimes do on this show. You had shared this with me, which is interesting. It's this Amazon Prime scheduling an early screening for Superman on July 7th. I don't know how I feel about this.
So when I shared that, it was the one, and then like literally like 2 or 3 hours later, there's like another day you can watch it early too.
Yeah.
What the? Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of flags going up.
Yeah. That's weird. That's weird. You know, I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
What's fun to do? Are they buying? Are they buying DC or Max or something? Like I don't know how they had their fingers in that shit.
It's a great question. Let's pull up the article here. Let's take a look. Yeah, I don't get how Amazon's involved. I don't get I don't know. I don't know. That it's weird to me. It's a weird collaboration. And it's like it's not something you need. Right? I mean,
feel
it's
like I would
Superman.
understand if it's like, oh, you have a Max subscription, you can go see it early. That would make sense because they own DC or it's the same company or whatever. Well, they don't own all their
Yeah.
shit.
I don't know, man. Even that would be weird to me because it's like you already got those people. So it says, okay, Amazon has announced an exciting collaboration with DC Studios, giving Amazon Prime members an exclusive opportunity to watch James Gunn's highly anticipated Superman film 4 days before its USA release. Through the Prime Premiere program, subscribers can catch early screenings on Sunday, July 7th, ahead of its official July 11th theatrical release. The special screenings will take place at 7 p.m. local time in select U.S. cities, offering Prime members a first look at what's expected to be one of the summer's biggest blockbusters. This partnership marks another significant move in Amazon's strategy to enhance its Prime membership value through exclusive entertainment offerings. So, how do you reserve tickets? Visit primepremiere.amazon 1 week before the event to reserve tickets. Navigate to the reserve tickets page, select the theater near you, click the 7 p.m. button under the chosen theater, log in with your account, select the desired number of tickets, limit 1 or 2 per Prime account, download the tickets. On July 7th, arrive at your select theater for check-in starting at 6:15. I don't know.
I guess. I don't understand the partnership. Maybe they want exclusive first dibs for streaming, and that's part of the deal. I don't get it.
Yeah. I don't see what the win is for DC or for Amazon, because for DC you're potentially losing out on ticket sales. Like even best case scenario,
All these that's a lot of fucking people. I don't know
that's
how
a lot
many
of
they have,
people.
but it's a lot more than like the shit that you get into, which is a select number. So if you let all of us asshole like fucking people like me go watch it, and then I put it on the internet that it sucks balls, like people aren't gonna go watch it.
Yeah. Well, I definitely think I
You
think
get the
it's
rotten fucking apples or whatever. Score goes low.
Spoiled Apples. That's my new website, spoiledapples.com. It's nothing like Rotten Tomatoes.
Pungent plums. Perishing pears.
Excited eggplants. That's a whole different. That's has nothing to do with movies. Has nothing to do with movies. It rates porn movies. That's different. It's Rotten Tomatoes for porn. Dude, I could sell that. Rotten Tomatoes for porn. Excited eggplants. I give it 3 eggplants. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see the value, because Amazon would have had to pay for that exclusive privilege. So Amazon's paying money for its members to go to a movie that doesn't benefit.
It is. Look, if you look at Jeff Bezos,
Lex
it's
Luthor.
fucking Lex Luthor.
He's Lex Luthor. Yeah. I
Dr.
see it.
Evil. He's got a giant cock fucking rocket. Like,
He does. Him and Tesla.
he's like,
They're
I'll
best
give you
buddies.
the Superman movie for $1 million.
Oh man. God
what-
bless it. God bless it. Exploding Eggplants, Mike's new podcast name. Captain Wayne. He walked in and he goes, excited eggplants. What the hell's going on here? Came in right time. Right time. So let's see in the chats. Mike is I can't read that. Actually, you know what? Fuck it, I can. He said, Mad Mike is currently bottomless and has a second OnlyFans camera going.
I do, sir. I gotta make money somehow. I fucking get paid to do this shit.
Oh man.
I'm my number one subscriber. Don't tell everyone. Actually,
Oh
tell him.
Jesus Christ.
Bottomless.com.
Bottomlessmadmike.com.
Under pop culture.
I can't. Could be a deal to bring Superman onto Prime earlier. I don't think it can be though, because they have HBO Max. That's Warner Brothers is a part of the HBO Max.
Trying to buy Max, but I thought someone's trying to buy Max. Was it Paramount?
Dude, there's a whole did you see the latest thing? It's not Max anymore. It's back to HBO Max. Like they did another name change. It's a whole thing. And they're doing a whole publicity spin on it where they're having like all their biggest shows like hold up the thing and be like, we're back, baby. And it's like, it's so stupid.
It's like we didn't even know you. Like, if you don't update your shit, it still says HBO Max.
I mean, that's
like,
true.
You could just not update it. It still says HBO Max.
It's so true. Dude, they went from HBO to HBO Go to HBO Now. Then they got the merger with HBO Max. Then it was just Max. And now we're back to HBO Max. This is all in the span of like 5 years.
I like how they think like, oh,
that's the thing.
Well, yeah. You know what? No one's watching. It's not because we don't have shit to watch.
Sales are down. We need a new name.
It's not working anymore.
Oh, man.
Like in work stuff, it's always like, well, you know what I did? I changed the name. And we were like, whenever a company's like, he was the CEO for, or he or she, whatever, was the CEO for fucking Nike or whatever. And it's like, you know what they did the whole time there? They fucking changed the names of shit that nobody fucking cared about. And then they left. They took a paycheck and then they left.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what happened. They're shuffling executives and they're all like, let's call it this.
Yep.
I need it better. It's like people only watch for the shows. I don't give a fuck what you could call it. You can call it excited eggplants. I'm fucking there.
And I'm paying twice as much.
Give me the South Parks. You give me the fucking Batmans. Goddamn some fucking righteous gemstones. I'm fucking up in that shit.
The best thing is this, and this was a real thing that ended up getting used for a promo, which I think they didn't really think through. So John Cena, who's, doing promo now for Peacemaker season 2, or I don't even know if you call it season 2 because it's a whole whatever. He was doing promo, like he's in the full outfit and everything. And he was, how they do, they have cue cards and stuff. He's reading it. And so they put this out, man, I should have captured it. They put this out about when they were doing the HBO Max. So obviously this was filmed a couple weeks ago because, he's reading the thing. Oh, check out, Peacemaker on HBO Max. And then they were like, oh, it's just Max. And he goes, oh no, it's HBO Max. And like, you think he's playing up for the cheat, but this was real. The people that were filming the spots didn't even know the company name was changing. But John Cena did, because he goes like, no, I was literally just on a call with like the head of programming yesterday. And then you hear someone off camera being like, is that what the big announcement is tomorrow? And he goes, yeah, they're going to tell everybody that it's HBO Max now. And so he's looking, and he's not even looking at camera. He's talking to the people and he goes, everything I see that says Max, I'm going to say HBO Max because that's where. So it's like, I get from a publicity standpoint, they're like, oh, this is gold. Like, this is great. It's unscripted. It happened naturally. But I don't think they didn't really think it through, because what it's showing me is your company's a mess and not everybody knows what the fuck is going on, right? You're showing this cute, cheeky moment between the blah, blah, blah. It shows that the people that are filming the content have
These
no
fucking
fucking
assholes
idea
to film a promo and they don't even know what the
what
fuck's
the fuck is
going
going on. Yeah.
It's like a show, except if we had money.
Yeah.
Look, I got big moves, and I'm like, you do?
Said John Cena doesn't need
show. It's fucking exciting, eggplant warrior.
all the eggplants
Like,
all the time.
I just bought all these shirts.
Nothing like brand confusion. That's right. They're going to be splitting Disney into Disney Princess, Disney Adult, Disney Marvel, Disney Star Wars, or you can get the bundle Disney Ultra. But don't forget, there's Disney Ultra Plus, which is limited ads. Yes. Yes. Bro, did you see oh man, do you watch Black Mirror? You ever watch Black Mirror? Yeah. Great show. The most recent season, there's an episode which takes the whole premise of subscription models and applies it to like life-saving procedures. It's the craziest thing. I don't know if you saw it. This chick gets brain damage and they're like, look, the doctors are like, look, she's done. There's nothing we can do. We're going to pull the plug, whatever. And then this sales rep comes in. We have this new exciting thing. And it's like, yeah, it's a little pricey. Like we're going to pay for the surgery. The surgery's going to cost you nothing, but it is a subscription model. You have to pay whatever it was, like $500 a month. And they have like this artificial part of the brain that gets put in. But like you need access to the cell towers to keep it active. So like literally they even tell like if you drive outside of the coverage area, like she'll literally just like she'll turn off because it's not connected. And so like, all right, the guy's like, well, yeah, I don't want to lose my wife and whatever. And so they pay the money and they're struggling, whatever. And then all of a sudden she'll be talking and then she starts reading ads like while they're talking. And then she's like, the best way to start your day is, Folgers in your cup kind of thing. And he's like, what the fuck are you talking about? And she's like, she didn't even know she was doing it. And so they go back and then like the people are like, oh yeah, that's our new ad supported model. And they're like, well, we don't want to fucking do your ads. He goes, well, then you're going to have to pay for the service plus. And it's like another $500 or whatever. And they just keep doing that throughout the episode. And it's like, oh, do you want to be on the new up? And then so she's like, she's sleeping more, and it's because they're using her brain power to like run people with the luxury model. And dude, it's just so fucked up. And the shit that they'll do to keep, and like it is so messed up because in the juxtaposition is that like in our daily lives, you can like that's what they're doing to us via streaming. Mm-hmm. But you could always just cancel it and be like, I'm just not gonna watch this shit. But like in this situation, it's like the alternative is she dies. And so, like, they really got you under the thumb, and they can really keep ratcheting it up, and they keep ratcheting it up. And it's just, and oh man, I was watching that, and I'm just like, I could see that. I could see, I could totally see that happening. Yeah. That's the fucking, the Neuralink. Yep, the Neuralink that fucking fucknuts is working on. It's like, oh, do you want access to all your brain power? That's you got to be a one tier up, Fucking, do you not want to have nightmares of ads? Well, that you're gonna have to go to the limited plus subscription, yeah. I would definitely invest in that company. They know how to make money.
Yeah, fuck yeah. That's what I was thinking. I was gonna say it out loud, but I'm like, let's do it.
Oh god, it's genius. Oh man.
You gotta make money somehow. Cancer's only pay for itself for so long.
So let's see. I saw they're what was that? The Chicago Cubs. I know sports. The Chicago Cubs stadium. They were filming. It looked like they're filming Reacher, but it's not. They're filming the spin-off because fucking Jack Reacher's in it. The Neagley, right? Neagley. That's how you say her name. Neagley.
Yeah, Neagley's at Wrigley.
Neagley at Wrigley. That's just terrible. So yeah, it's like that's interesting way to do it. To film at a real live sporting event.
Sucks. Nobody's there. Like nobody. They're not winning.
It'd be
Nobody
hilarious.
has time to
Like,
do.
because the shot, like they're surrounded by people, if they pull out, and it's just like all empty seats around them. Oh God!
Well, the White Sox are purposely tanking. They could have had the whole stadium. Nobody would have been in there.
Mm. That was like that. I don't know if you saw this, but
Like COVID still. Like now we just suck.
I don't know if you saw this, but like the last time J-Lo recently went on concert tour, like she's dancing on stage and you see like a packed crowd, and then somebody I guess posted, they're like, that's not what it was like. And like you zoom out and it's just an empty stadium and like the 400 people like right on the stage.
Daddy and his friends or whatever were the only people there.
Oh man, it's hilarious. Love it. Love it.
Barbarito.
What else? What else? What else? That was funny. You posted a meme where they should announce a sequel to Groundhog Day and then just re-release the original. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny.
Me. I'm like, oh shit, this is good.
But here's the best part. You digitally insert current day Bill Murray doing all the same stuff. Like literally he just reacts the movie, and everybody else, they don't change a damn thing. They just digitally insert Murray in there and just him doing Groundhog's Day by himself. Just I would watch it. I'd pay to see it. I'd pay to see it twice just to see if it was different. What else? We got our first look at Galactus.
Oh,
Do you have any thoughts on that? I have thoughts. I have thoughts.
I thought it was. It's like I would expect it to be. I don't think they should have did purple.
That's like his thing.
Yeah, but he was a '60s fucking villain. They're all on acid. It's pretty colors. Like you make him modern. Like he's not gonna run around purple.
Are you saying they don't have the color purple in deep space?
Eater. He's really from the purple people eater planet. Like
I mean, that's kind of what he is.
They got a dinosaur that sings the fucking alphabet, like over there too. Like, and he molests little kids. And he's over here like, what? I can't hear you. My giant fucking ears. That's the other thing. It's like the stupid ear helmet. Like, what the fuck, dude? You got antennas? You're trying to get fucking SD fucking TV over here?
SD standard definition.
Yeah.
SD TV.
Shit went digital. I had to add these antennas to my helmet.
So here's my thoughts. Here are my thoughts. If you change it too much, we go, here's another studio trying to make a modern take on this character. It's already there. All they had to do was copy and paste. It's already there. Just do it. Right? You have those people. But then if you do something that's too like, oh my God, this looks ridiculous. Big purple dick in space. Like, he's got the big dick helmet. Like, so it's like you can't win. It's already a hard sell because it's a giant man who eats planets
with a stupid helmet. Like he looks stupid.
Dork helmet.
It's the dumbest design ever. It's like, what the fuck is this stupid fuck? Like, imagine how sad you gotta be. Your planet gets eat. He's like the nerdiest fucking guy out of all of them. Like, they gave him he's the dumb boot, and they're all like, go fucking eat these planets. That's your mission. And it's like he's too dumb to fucking really fight shit, He's just like, all right. He's stupid fucking helmet. I made it myself.
What, dude? I'm saying this publicly. I'm saying this now. I will buy out a screening of Fantastic Four if at some point, like, I don't care who it is, and most likely Johnny Storm, would just break the fourth wall and be like, really? This guy? Like, this is what you did? Like, this guy looks like a dork. Like, this is the big scary villain? That I would
not new. Like we've had a bunch of times. We've seen a bunch of like dead Galactus things, and fucking fell in the middle of the ocean, and they're getting adamantium from one of them.
That's a celestial. That's different. I don't think he's supposed to be a celestial in this.
Thing. They had him floating in, was it Thor, when he was going to get the axe from the midget?
You're talking about the head of nowhere, like nowhere, the head? That's a
Yeah.
celestial head. That's not Galactus. It's fucking you're mixing two things. Now, from an MCU perspective, they might retcon and say that Galactus is a celestial, but he wasn't in the comics. Y'all got them fire trees.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give it key to this beats MODOK's design hand down. Again,
100%.
look, shit on the MODOK design. I loved it. That was the most comic
That would be
accurate.
epic. He's got a giant head like Galactus, and he got little legs. I got a little body. Now I'm fucking there right now. I'm a planet eater, but I got little arms. That's why he has to eat the planets, because he can't put my arms around them.
My mom said if I eat on my planets, I grow up big and strong.
I'll get real big arms.
Oh man.
Oh, we just ruined the whole movie.
Oh god. All right, let's see. They can do a modern version of a character. The problem is they modernize the characters for a modern audience. Man, how many times you put modern in that? They need to be a live animation of Barney. Just God no. They already pissed off the
Barney.
incels with women Silver Surfer.
As Barney.
Yeah. Oh god. Some steals everyone's powers. Do we think they'll bring in the Beyonder? I don't think into this. I don't think into the Fantastic Four. No.
Word on the street is.
Ooh,
Word on the street.
give us the dirt.
Which I mean the internets. Is that old RDJ comes in as Dr. Doom and like fucks him up, and then it leads into the other movie.
I mean, that's
So it's not really the Fantastic Four that stops them from ending the Earth. Doom, as Robert Downey Jr. comes in and like fends him off or whatever.
so.
Okay, I could see that, but I don't know. I know a little bit about the Silver Surfer. Kind of a backstabbing asshole.
We can talk about this. It's been long enough now. And at the end of Thunderbolts, they jump ahead. We know it's a scene from Secret Wars. We see the Fantastic Four ship breaking through reality to enter their universe, their dimension, whatever.
The other movie.
What is up for debate is why the Fantastic Four are coming, right? Because there are certain people that are saying, well, this signals that Galactus wins in their movie. Their world is destroyed, and now they're coming to ours to either save themselves or to maybe to get help to go back. I mean, there's a million different things. There's another theory that says they beat Galactus, but then there's the bigger threat of like convergence and things like that. Or, they learn something that they need to send out, right? They need to like, hey, we're going to send this to other Earths because they're going to need it. And then I saw one theory from
Doom fucking is in that world, and it's about to end, and he takes off and goes to Earth, and that's where the shit goes down. It's not really Fantastic Four in there. It's like an old Doom.
Yeah, that's it. That's another thing is someone said, I think it was Eric Voss over at I forgot the name of his show, but Eric Voss said that he thinks it is the Fantastic Four, but like when they land and the doors open, you'll see the Fantastic Four, but then behind them will be like the survivors of the X-Men universe. Like that's where you'll see, like they made a pit stop, like maybe their world is destroyed and they jump to the X-Men world to try to get help, and then that one gets destroyed, and now it's like all the survivors are there, and now they're jumping to our world to try to get help or to try to stop the convergence or whatever. So
that shit's too small. They're piling in like it's a Humvee in 2000.
It's a giant spaceship, dude. What are you talking about?
2003.
It's not a fucking TIE fighter. It's a ginormous spaceship. Could fit 1,000 people in there. You don't know.
Well, if you watch Andor, apparently TIE Fighter has a bunch of space in it.
Whatever. Hey, Corey, what's up, man? Batman is like, I'll go hang out with the goth cat lady in a cave. That's random. Yeah, so I don't know. Going back to what Galactus looks like, I think it is the most screen accurate depiction of a comic book villain that we've gotten.
And it's just one little thing. Like, who knows if that's even the final one or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just weird lighting or something. He could
The-
be in the water shitter taking a dump and we took a picture of him.
Is that a Galactus selfie? Is that what you're saying? He took a selfie with a planet.
I need
He's
to
holding
update
the
my-
Earth like,
I need to update my LinkedIn.
you got my Tinder profile.
Lighting's so bad in here.
It's like that Grinder's gonna love me. These two big balls. It's just the Earth. The other thing, and you take it with a grain of salt. There's a quick shot in the trailer for the Fantastic where people think it's his foot, Galactus' foot, like walking, which they're like, yeah, it's the size of a crosswalk. But that would still mean he's about the size of, like the Empire State Building, that he's not like in the depiction of the comic books. He can eat a planet because he's ginormous. His foot should literally crush the earth, let alone step in it. But I do recall vaguely that he was able to change his size. Like he was able to shrink and like he could get down to like human size if he wanted to.
Yeah, because he goes and he like teams up. Comics are fun. They have to sell comics every fucking month. They keep saying this shit.
Weekly, yeah.
Shit, it's not set in stone. Like, oh, this is it. This is the way it is. No, they stop selling comic books. Next thing you know, he's bite-sized fighting with Wolverine or whatever.
Yeah, that's funny.
Which they have.
That's actually funny. What a great way to tie this into the real world. Remember when they shot that Tesla into space? Like, what a great way to promo would be like, all right, we're getting first images from the Tesla from space. And you see the Earth and then the car rotates and then it's just Galactus's head. Like, the fuck is this thing? And he's like,
Man,
that'd be
I'm gonna go kill that planet.
great way to tie in. So yeah.
Early screening if you have a Tesla.
Fair. Very fair. Zootopia 2 is announced. Man. Welcome to Derry, the It prequel. Because, we love our prequels. God bless it. Gotta have it.
Another Skarsgård.
He's all over the place. Fallout series is planned to run for 5 or 6 seasons, says the actor who plays Maximus.
One of the writers said that today too. Like that's what they need to do the story.
To fully tell the story. Which, I mean, again, they really knocked it out of the park with the first season. And as long as you don't royally fuck it up, 5, 6 seasons, that's doable.
Yeah.
I think that comes down to money. I think that comes down to budget, right? What are they paying the actors, the writers? Because you already know they're going to spend a shit ton in sets and fucking special effects and all this other stuff, props. So if they can maintain the actors' budgets,
which is Walter Goggins and Chris Parnell's kid. You gotta stop. Everyone stop watching Walter Goggins shit. Keep the price low.
Did you? Sorry,
lower the price. So
I don't know. Have you seen him promote his new thing on social media?
I follow him. I've seen all his stuff.
The Goggins goggles, dude.
Yeah.
I thought he was doing a skit, and I laughed, and I was like, "Oh, that's really funny." It's not a skit. He's really into it.
Yeah.
The Goggins goggles. And I'm like, dude, no. Like, don't water down your brand, bruh. Like, I get it. Ryan Reynolds got tequila and everybody's got a drink and Mint Mobile and all. And he's like, what can be my thing? I know no celebrities are into goggles. Dude, My
I don't
name's
know. Dan Bolt's
Goggins.
not out there selling fucking dildos. Maybe he missed an opportunity. I don't know.
It's like, my name's Mad Mike. You don't see me doing antidepressants. I was like, take Mad Mike's not mad angry pills anymore.
Brought to you by Xanax.
Yeah, man. If y'all need a laugh,
Yeah, follow him. He's pretty fun.
follow him because he's promoting the shit out of Goggins goggles.
He's
And
maybe on drug. Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
I mean, whoever's editing them has got to be out of his mind because it's all flashy, multicolored, weird angles, and
Who did that? It was like,
Yeah.
I could do it. I was like, all right, bet. Like, you just drink a whole bottle of fucking tequila.
Let's see. I think Stranger Things is dropping November. I got a new glass prescription. Forgot how big it was. Yeah. Goggins guns. Yeah, I didn't get into. You should have got into guns. Goggins guns. I'd be. That'd make more sense. Let's see what else. A Clash of Clans animated series is officially in the works at Netflix. 2006 is going to be so excited. They're going to be so excited. Who still plays Clash of Clans?
I play Clash Royale, bitch.
I was waiting for. I knew.
It's like the one game I still play. I played it since it came out. And like, people are like, "Oh, just started playing this, bitch."
I do know people that still. I know people that still maintain their Clash of Clans account. Like they still. I'm like, dude, it's been like 15 years. You gotta let it go.
Like it's pay for whatever bullshit, and then you get raided so many times until you give up. I like Clash Royale.
I don't. Yeah,
it's okay. Netflix. It's Netflix. That's what they do.
Yeah,
and the game's kind of quirky. Like it could be its own show. It'll be successful, I guess. But yeah, it's like who knows that? Not many people. I don't know.
I feel like Clash of Clans
or something would have been better.
Wait, which one?
Among Us.
Yes, I could see that. I'm thinking how you would do it because like once the one is discovered, then like that kind of they don't
go with the thing of the game. You kind of do like Teen Titan type deal where it's just the skins doing weird shit.
I was thinking, or like remember when Halo had like a red versus blue for Halo, where it's just the characters just goofing off, and then like you just see someone getting stabbed in the background, and it's like it's not part of the skit. That would be funny, like a good comedy. That's red versus blue, but in the Among Us world, I think would be.
Yeah,
we should get on that. We should.
I think it has more popularity. Like my kids love Among Us.
You're welcome.
And all their friends know it too, but it's like I don't know if anyone knows Clash of Clans besides us. I don't know.
Yeah, Scott says
fucking Angry Birds would be better.
That's true, but they did movies about that. Among Us horror movie. No one knows who the killer really is until the that exists. It's called fucking. What's the fucking the thing? No, the classic, the fucking creature that clones and copies and Thing, right? Wasn't that called Thing? The John Carpenter movie. God, why am I drawing a blank?
Thing.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Russell.
Kurt Russell. Yes.
I'm American fucking hero.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That was basically Among Us before Among Us was Among Us.
Yeah, but they're using people bodies. It's funner when it looks like Pac-Man ghosts.
That's what I'm saying. All right. So HBO confirms some bad news for the DC fans waiting for the Penguin Season 2. Fans are holding up hopes for a return to the grimy Gotham underworld, and the second season of The Penguin will be disappointed as HBO has officially submitted the acclaimed series for Emmy consideration in the Outstanding Limited Series category, which is basically a death sentence for any show hoping to get another season.
Mhm.
Because the whole purpose of that category is
There's nothing else.
it's done. It's over. That's a limited series. It's over. It's not coming back. So it looks like the possibility of the Penguin getting a second season is effectively closed.
Good. I'm fine with it.
Like, it was a good show. It was a good show.
You
Do
had never seen
Do I think there was more story you could tell with it? I do.
But it's just gonna lead into Batman fucking him up in the movie, which I'm good with.
He gets his comeuppance. His comeuppance.
And he just fucking kicks him in the chest.
That's how season 2 ends. He's like, I did it. I won Gotham. And then he just hear in the background, he's like, who's that?
Yeah, who's that?
Who's that?
Batarang fucking
Who's
cuts your
there?
throat.
Who's there?
You hear batarang noise.
Ow.
It's like
Right in the kisser.
He's so sleepy. Like, he just fucking slit his throat with that sharp ass fucking chunk of metal. No, he's so sleepy.
He's so tired. He's so tired from fighting me.
It makes him sleepy when you cut that throat.
Oh God. Amazon or Netflix will pick it up. Maybe. I think that's
Norman Reedus is down to play
Death Stranding.
Death Stranding. Yeah,
I don't know, man.
kind of gotta get him. He ain't doing nothing else. We can do Walking Dead 1000.
I mean, he's still doing Walking Dead. Yeah.
And they want to do Boondock Saints. It's like, goddamn, get that guy some other shit. He's a great actor, but you just typecast the fuck out of him.
Dude, I would literally love to fuck with him. Like, if I ever cross paths with him in like real life, though, not at a convention, but like, I'm like, oh shit, and he'd be like, yeah. I'm like, you're that dude that was in Blade, dude. He's like, what? Like, yeah. You were in Blade. No, he was in Blade 2. He was in Blade 2. He was, and then he turns out being a bad guy at the end, but he was like Blade's fucking buddy and whatever. Just really fuck with him.
He was Stephen Dorff. He kind of looks like Batman anyway.
We were like, you mean you don't know Walking Dead? Nah, man, never heard of it. Boondocks it? Nope, never heard of it. Is that big? I'm a huge Blade fan, though. Huge Blade fan.
That's all I watch.
Watch it 3 times a day. Oh man,
Ryan Reynolds, God's great. He's gonna do big things.
Big things. Guys gonna do big things. What's Wesley Snipes like? He seems like a nice guy. Wesley Snipes.
He's really good.
Seems like a really cool guy. He's gonna be playing Blade forever. Let's see. BioShock director says we're in pretty good place with Netflix's movie adaptation. BioShock is one of those things that when I first played it, I was like, oh my God, this will make a phenomenal movie. It just plays so well in that narrative structure. Why has it still not been made? I don't understand. We've gotten Madam Web, Craven the Hunter, Morbius.
And it says tricky movie adaptation. And it's like that. A game with a good story, you just follow the story.
You just Last of Us.
I'm gonna make Harry Potter, but it's a tricky book to make, and it's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
There are certain games.
Literally, just fucking hire Nicolas Cage and throw him in there.
As Madden.
We get the guy from the Chef Show. Twist, Chef Show guys in there.
Yeah, man. You get the.
And I know this old
Wyatt
dude.
Russell.
He knows Nicolas Cage. You might have heard of him. Pedro Pascal. Well, fucking throw him in there too.
Throw him in there. He's gonna be
little Jack Black.
You're gonna get Kevin Hart to play the little girls. The little zombie girls. Yeah, Kevin Hart to play them. The Rock is gonna be the big thing is The Rock. Yeah, man, it's gonna make $1 billion. But
it's like written for just fucking do it.
Just do the thing.
fucking
Just-
people do the thing.
Just take the cutscenes and film it in live action, and you're done.
Make Dune. I don't understand. It's a tricky book. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
And this is why I don't understand how they fucked up like Uncharted so badly. That game, more than any other game I think I've ever played, plays like a movie. My wife hates watching me play video games. That was when I played Uncharted. She would sit there for hours and watch because she was so enthralled by the story. She's like, it's like watching a movie.
Yeah.
How they made that fucking abortion of a film with Mark Wahlberg and fucking Tom Holland and Antonio Banderas. I don't know what the fuck kind of crack addict was like, I've played Uncharted. I got this. I get the gist.
That's what it was.
That's exactly what it is.
The trailer.
Hey, it's like literally, I read the wiki article on it. I know the story. I get it.
Got this.
Like, there's nothing about that movie that resembles the Uncharted franchise outside of the name and the characters' names. That's it. That's where it ends. Anyway, sorry. I just so like when they say tricky adaptation, that's what I think of. I go of we're gonna end up with another Uncharted, where it's just the names that are the same and the story is completely asinine and makes no sense and has nothing to do.
Like, how do we make it cheap as fuck and make money off of it? That's why it's tricky. It's like, yeah, we just want to make money. How can we do that? Like, all right, Nicolas Cage coming in hot.
Dude, the comments tonight are killing me. Are absolutely killing me. Let's see where this is. To tell him never. But Troy Duffy. Oh god, that's funny. Yeah, Red Dead Redemption could make a great movie. Yep. Imagine they make a movie. Imagine they made a movie on every Madden game, and Nicolas Cage just keeps coming back every year as Madden. Yes,
Little do you know,
Madden 15, Madden 16.
Next Madden, I guarantee you, fucking Nicolas Cage is on it.
Oh, dude. Let me tell you something. If Madden 26, because Madden 26 right around the cover, right around the corner, if they announce the cover athlete, we're gonna put Madden on the cover, and it's Nick Cage as Madden on the cover of Madden.
Yeah, I got it.
I would buy the if
Nicolas Cage as Shooter Sanders on the cover of Madden.
Oh God, there's
Yeah,
only
buddy.
111 billion Mario movies though. Yeah, they adapted Doom 20 years ago. It's not that hard to make a live action. Yeah, Uncharted is awesome. Just the gameplay mechanics. Yeah. How about Just Cause? Just Cause was another game where, like, see, if you say Far Cry, Just Cause, like those game series, you could make a movie that has nothing to do with the games, right? Where it's just about, a guy fighting with the resistance to overthrow a dictator, crazy madman, blah, 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 in random island jungle. That works. But if you're going to make Uncharted, if you're going to make Red Dead Redemption, if you're going to make fucking any of these, like, they're so ingrained with the character and the story, it makes no sense to not follow. If they made The Last of Us, but it's about some random dude, in the zombie apocalypse, you'd be like, no, where the fuck is Joel? Where the fuck is Ellie? Like, that's what I wanted.
We got the mushroom guys, and it's like fucking Toad.
The dude's from Mario.
Yeah, the
The
dude from
mushroom guy
Mario.
from-
Like, and the dude just stepping on him. Like, got him. Oh no!
I got a 1-up. I got a 1-up, man. I'm good. Oh man. The Doom with The Rock and Carl Urban. Oh man, don't bring that up. What a shit.
Or Max Payne with Mark Wahlberg. I think the key here is Mark Wahlberg. Don't put Mark Wahlberg in. I don't know why.
Tom Clancy universe could go so hard. I think it could rival the Marvel Cinematic Universe if they did it right. I mean, you could. Like, you could, in theory, do a different series of Tom Clancy stories.
Nobody fucking wants to see it. Fuck out of here.
I think I'm on your side. I'm on your side, Phil, or not Phil. Scott said that. I think Phil says if they make a Far Cry movie, I have a feeling that they'll fuck it up like what happened to the Dragon Ball movie. Dude, that Dragon Ball movie was, to this day, I have not seen a bigger departure. Like, I would say Uncharted was more
You mean
accurate.
Fucking Marlon Wayans is not a good actor.
Marlon Wayans was not in the Dragon Ball movie.
He was in Dragon Ball movie.
No. You know who was in it? Who played fucking Piccolo was James Marsters. The fucking Spike from Buffy the Vampire Slayer played Piccolo. Like, what a what's the Asian dude's name? Ugh, super popular.
Lee Cho.
That's racist.
Wow.
You're right, but that's super racist. No, the dude from Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon was in. He played the old guy. Anyway, yeah, yeah, I think it was Xiao Yun Fat. Yeah, and then Kristen Kurek was in it. I think as Chi Chi. I think, or some Asian chick. I don't know. No, she was in Chung Li. God, so many bad movies. So little time. We should do an episode one day where we just like recount the worst adaptations, like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, the original Super Mario Brothers movie from the 80s or early 90s. Yeah, just really bad adaptations.
So many.
There's so many. This is why, like, people shit on there like The Marvels was a terrible movie, and I'm like, you guys must not remember the fever dream that was the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Remember when they're putting Hulk Hogan in movies? Like, they did it with The Rock. Rock played the Tooth Fairy, for fucking sake.
Oh man, like
putting Vin Diesel in movies, for fucking crying out loud.
I was like, dude, we had Dolph Lundgren was our Punisher, and fucking what's his name? Hasselhoff was Nick Fury.
Yeah.
So
no one remembers Hasselhoff as Nick Fury. That fucking little gem of a fucking movie.
That happened, man.
Number one in fucking Germany. He still plays in the theaters, I'm sure.
Oh man, yeah. Like, I will never complain about.
Shit's never when they're like, I got an idea. I'm gonna make Iron Man. And that's where the fucking studio execs are like having PTSD. Like, fuck no, we tried that.
Did not work.
You had the hottest thing ever, Dolph Lundgren.
Fucking Dolph Lundgren was the Punisher.
Yeah, the Hoff. Nobody went to see it.
The Punisher, dude. I like. That's why I didn't like Thor: Love and Thunder. I didn't like it. Like, as a movie, it's fine. I didn't like the story. I didn't like the depiction. I didn't like the characterization. But then I go, I saw Catwoman in theaters with Halle Berry. I saw Elektra, the movie. Like, there are bad movies. Did I enjoy it? No. Yeah. Did I think it could have been something else? Yes.
Movies.
Was it bad? No. There's been bad movies. Bad movies. But yeah. I just learned recently, speaking of the Punisher, that in the Thomas Jane Punisher, they have Kevin Nash, the wrestler, come in as that Russian whatever. In the scene he stabs him, he really stabs him.
Yeah.
That is a real knife, a real dull, rusted knife, because like the prop guy mixed up the prop knife and like the because you always have like a knife A that looks good on camera, but then is removed so that it doesn't hurt someone. But it was dull because he was doing like the switchblade action. So they had to give him a dull one so that he wouldn't cut his fucking hands up. And so he stabbed this man for real with a dull knife. And bro doesn't break character and is like, we're going to play this scene through, which you can like see it, the anger in his eyes. Yeah. Oh man. Greatest scene.
Angry. He's just like, oh fuck, that guy just stabbed.
He just stabbed the shit out of me. And they were like, because it was like in his upper, he was like, dude, 2 inches, and that's right in his heart. He punctures an artery in there, or a ventricle, or
That's
atrium. I don't know.
it's all improv. And
Yeah.
shit at each
Gotta
other.
love it.
Yeah,
Gotta love it. So good. You guys are funny, man. Captain Wayne said, Vin Diesel's like, it's for the family. My car have superpowers.
yeah. My car's an Avenger.
Phil said, I just rewatched the Super Mario Brothers movie. It's so bad. For it to have so many famous, acclaimed actors, for it to be so like, I don't understand.
Fun, man.
Well, I mean, they had, what's his name?
Yeah. Leguizamo was a shitty fucking.
Oh
he
yeah,
was
he
fucking
wasn't undiscovered.
of his time.
Yeah,
But what's his name? Mario.
yeah, fucking
He was like a really like dramatic British fucking. You went to
yeah.
theater
Bob
school and-
Hoskins. Bob Hoskins.
Hoskins. He was like a classically trained fucking
Yeah.
actor. Like, you're gonna do Mario? Are you fucking retarded?
I mean, they did Who Framed Roger Rabbit, which is still one of my all-time favorite movies, like classic. But then what's his name? The bad guy. Fucking, he played Bowser. What's his name? Fuck.
Oh, Dennis Hopper.
Dennis Hopper. Thank you. Like, he was a legit actor.
Movies. Him and fucking Julia Roberts' brother and Michael Madsen.
Yeah.
All those guys do anything for cocaine. It's like, oh, what am I doing? It's like, just fucking here. It's a cocaine mountain. Just do what we need to do.
Calling John Leguizamo a famed actor is a stretch. Listen, I wasn't specifying Leguizamo.
That's why I cut it off. I'm like,
Look, I wasn't specifying Leguizamo. I mean,
guy's never done anything.
he's went on to have an incredible career. I don't care what you say. The dude's still acting. So
he's like the most ungrateful person ever.
well,
He ate a roach. He ate a real roach for fucking Spawn. Yeah, that was like the extent of his acting.
But Scott said Leguizamo was actually really good as clown in Spawn. I can't argue with that.
It's great work. It's just I don't know.
I imagine wearing 800 pounds of clown makeup fucking for a role. Like, he had the big fats, waddle. He owned
I
it.
eat roaches every time I go out to eat. Every time I go to the fucking Mexican restaurant, I'm fucking eating roaches.
All right. Anywho's we've reached the end. It's that time, folks. I'm contractually obligated to let Mikey go nap. I can't keep him overtime. He charges me double for overtime. So he charged me 3.5 times overtime. For those that missed any of the intro, tune in because we got a lot going on. A real quick recap. Tomorrow, going to see an early screening of Mission Impossible: Final Reckoning. We'll give you a breakdown after the film.
30 years from now, the next one will come out.
Yes.
With
Thursday.
What's his name? Powell.
Thursday. It's gonna be Cruz's grandson will be leading that one. Thursday, myself, Nemo, King, and a couple guys from Valor Gaming are going to Pittsburgh to the Among Us studios. I forget the name of their
Vicksburg.
What is the name of the company behind Among Us? Oh God, it's gonna drive me nuts. God, Innersloth? I think was it called Innersloth? No, it's gonna drive me nuts now. Yeah, Innersloth. That's the name. Play Everywhere Innersloth. So Innersloth, we're going to their HQ there in Pittsburgh. We're gonna get a tour behind all things Among Us, including Among Us 3D and VR and all the other stuff they're working on. It's gonna be awesome. Check us out. We're gonna shoot a bunch of content. We'll post some stuff, and that leads into Friday, which is FTX. We got some good games coming up. Saturday is weekend co-ops. We'll be playing Among Us 3D. Tune in. There may be prizes. There may be giveaways. There may be special guests. I'd recommend you tune in Saturday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, here on WTF Nation Radio, and probably Pop Culture Warrior. We'll probably stream it there too. You guys are funny. On top of that, San Diego Comic-Con's coming up. Shore Leave Convention's coming up. New York Comic-Con's coming up. I'll be back at MGS Con for MGS Con 3 times the charm. So that's coming up. We've got some really good collabs coming up, really good guests coming up. All types of keep to the social media pages because we got all types of access to assets.
Got all the news.
All the news. All the breaking stuff.
News where you don't have to. We're just gonna our shows is you can read the news on the page and we'll just
we'll just recap it. We'll just talk shit about it. So yeah, lots happening. And then
got big things on my show coming up. Yes, coming on. Stay tuned. I got more shows than CQ does. So big thing. Got really big things coming. It's a really great show. It's a lot better than the other show. Huge guests coming on.
Number one in China. Number one in China.
I'm gonna charge this guy tariffs for coming on my show.
100% tariff. 200%.
We're cleaning out the WTF Nation. It's gonna be clean. It's gonna be better than ever.
We're gonna make how did it
radio on the
MWTFNRGA. It's the MAGA version of make WTF Nation Radio better again. No. Lots and soon. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I can say. Soon. Remember that one time Tom Cruise did a movie without riding a motorcycle or running everywhere? Yeah, me neither.
Dude, I saw a thing where it's like, oh, what do you need for a Mission Impossible? And it was like 3 of the people in the movie were like, Tom Cruise running. Like, why runs like this?
Yeah.
No. I gotta slice the air. I gotta slice the air with my fucking hands.
Oh man. Oh god, I love it. But yeah, lots coming. And pretty soon I have an idea of something that I want to try. I'm formulating the plan. I'm putting it all together. I'm sorry. Am I putting you to sleep?
Yeah, you are. Well, it's all a show that works properly. We're like no issues.
And just like that, MadMike's gone. So it's just us, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank you all for tuning in. I was going to do a recap of the show. You guys know the shows. There's no one new here tonight. Great audio this show.
Fuck you.
Oh god, I love it. Oh man. Let's bring back MadMike because oh
First
god.
all, this fucker set up my audio. Sabotage.
I'm sorry we lost you there, dude. Your shit cut out.
Fucking guy spends an hour and a half setting up the shit and the shit doesn't work on the show.
Yeah. Are we doing an AAR or something? Yes, you wish. Anyway. All right, guys. We're gonna wrap it up. MadMike, any final thoughts? Any words of wisdom for the viewers at home?
Yeah, don't use 1-ply toilet paper. It hurts.
That's a thing.
And watch, like the socials, share it with your friends, and I'll probably be on next week. I know CQ's got big things, but I'll be here. I have no big things.
Biggest thing you have is being here. Let's just get a spade a spade.
That's my biggest fucking burden is this shit. I'm like, god damn it, why am I friends with this fucking guy? I gotta use it tonight. last minute, no prepare. Like, oh, by the way, 10 minutes prior, can you do the show?
But by the way, you're doing the show. You're up.
I got 120 AOL minutes just sitting around.
Just burning a hole in my pocket.
Discs up, baby.
I can hear
No
the
phone calls tonight.
I can hear the. You remember the like it's fucking
This
spit.
is weird. You wonder why you can't hear anything. It's fucking disk drive going nuts.
Oh God.
Picking up the phone.
Oh man. Oh, that's funny. It's somebody said last show. My wife was like, "Why is Angry Elf yelling?" He's like, "No, I'm just trying to hear Mike's audio. It's so low."
This guy sets it all up, and we did try it live.
Hey, it is what it is. Your audio's good tonight, right? Fuck.
All right, next show I'm gonna do like this. Hey guys, what's up?
Hey, what's up? Yeah, you're supposed to put the mic near your mouth.
No, mine's a fucking broadband, whatever.
Is it high-speed broadband?
High speed DSL broadband, Xfinity, fucking fiber.
You got that
Fiber
Fios mic.
The fiber Starfield mic.
Nice. Well done.
It's got the Bezos and the Musks. A little Clooney in there.
It's got all the musks. It's got all the musk in it.
It's got all the famous people in it. They just sit in there and they repeat everything I said.
God damn it. I can't anymore. All right, people. We're gonna call it a night. At this point, we're just getting delirious.
I'm so sleepy.
So sleepy. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for tuning in. Appreciate you. Better wear your shirt next time, Elf. That's funny. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. As always, tune in. Lots of new stuff coming. And hit us up on the socials, man. Interact on the page. Give us a like. Throw us a comment.
Or just talk shit.
Do the things. Do all the things. All right. I guess that's it. Bye.
That's it. That's all, folks.
That's all. That's all, folks. We'll catch you later. See you next week. Tune in Friday. FTX. Shots.